Hi guys, Shep from Laser Tools here. In this week's episode we're going to take a look back at some of the tools that have been popular on our tech vans over the last couple of years. So the first item we're going to take a look back at today is this VAG Group Generation 2 Wheel Bearing Master Kit. So within this kit we have three stud patterns covered, 4x100 and 5x100 and the 5x120. Also in the kit there are four different size shells for removal and fitting of the wheel bearings. This is one of the wheel bearings in question, in case you've not ever seen one. It has a preload collar on the back and also the retaining clip which keeps it secure into the hub of the vehicle. This kit is designed to remove and fit this wheel bearing in situ. One of the vehicles that does catch people out while doing this job is the Transporter T5, T6. These bearings are fitted front and rear, so it does catch a few people out when addressing the rear bearings. With this kit you can securely remove and fit the bearing with minimum removal of other components from the vehicle. Next up, we're going to take a look at this brake bleed wrench kit. It's a 7-piece kit which features 6 different size spanners covering from 7 to 12 mil. Also in the kit we have a pipe with a one-way valve. Each spanner within this kit has a 6-side drive onto your bleed nipple, but also the spanner fitted here is 12-sided, so we get the best of both worlds. Also inside the socket is fitted with a seal, so we don't get leakage whilst doing the brake bleed. Let me show you how it works on this brake caliper down here. So we simply select the size of socket for the bleed nipple required for the job, in this case the 11 mil, connect it to our bleed nipple securely like so, and attach our bleed pipe, ensuring the one-way valve is pointing in the outward direction of the fluid. We can then position our spanner, which has 12 sides like we said, and then we can crack our bleed nipple off and do our brake bleed. So overall this is a great product for a single person brake bleed. Next we're going to take a look at this MultiV pulley removal tool. This now features interchangeable depth jaws which have 2 different sizes within the kit, and also it now self-centers on the threaded bar, making it easier to set up. We also have 2 different size threads within the kit, so we can get into deeper recessed pulleys. Let me show you how it attaches and how easy it is to attach on this rig here. So we select our relevant size jaws and our center threaded bar, attach it across the pulley, ensuring that the teeth are located in parallel grooves across the drive pulley. This then would ensure that the center bolt that we're going to tighten up is centralized across the pulley. We can then tighten that up and extract our pulley from the engine. This is a great product for removing the MultiV style rib pulleys without actually damaging the teeth of the pulley. Next up we have our CV joint removal tool. This is for on-vehicle use for removing CV joints without taking the drive shaft off the vehicle. There are 2 of these within the laser range. The main difference is the width of the jaws. This is the larger one of the 2, which allows use on some of the light commercial vehicles as well. As I don't have a vehicle in the workshop today, I'll show you how it attaches on this drive shaft I have here. So to start with, we remove the jaws from the tool and slide our tool up the CV joint. We install our 2 collars around the drive shaft like so. We then reinstall our bolts Once these are hand tight, we can then position the tool to where we want it for removing the CV joint. We get our hub nut and place it on the end 50% of the way up the thread to ensure it's not going to pull off the end as we tighten up. We then secure our tool with the fixing bolts on the clamp here. Ensure they're tight. This is gripped with the collar inside of the jaws here. We then tighten our hub nut on the end of the drive shaft with a wrench, extracting the CV joint without damaging the threads on the end of the shaft. This is a simple product for removing CV joints from drive shafts without damaging the thread on the end. And finally today, we have our MultiPCD Hub Adapter, slide hammer and hydraulic ram. The hub adapter can be used for extracting all manner of hubs and drums. It simply bolts on with either the wheel studs or bolts. It also comes with a removable adapter on the end of here, so if we didn't want to use the slide hammer for pulling extract, we can then change it to use our hydraulic ram. We just unscrew this like so. We can put our hydraulic ram in there. This would then not only be used for pulling but also pushing. So if we had a CV joint that was seized in the hub, by the time we've tightened this up and used the hydraulic part, which was exert 12 tons of pressure to the CV joint, it would be able to push the CV joint out of the hub without damage. All in all, this is a great combination of tools for use in your workshop. So that's it for this week, guys. Next week, we're going to take a look at our commercial vehicle tech van. In the meantime, as always, stay connected and stay safe. Locked.